Hi, I'm Larry, and I was diagnosed with ALS in March of 2010. My first reaction was initially shock due to the fact that for 2.5 years previous to my diagnosis, I was told I had everything from benign muscle twitches to rhabdomyolysis, a multitude of muscle diseases, rheumatoid arthritis, until finally I was diagnosed with ALS. This disease has affected my life considerably since the onset was initially in my hands, and it quickly took away from me my ability to work, and basically all of my recreational activities, as all were associated with my hands. My biggest fears of ALS is that I will not live long enough to accomplish the goals that I have set for myself at the present time. I have developed several handicap aids that have helped me remain a little more independent, aids that I could not find in the marketplace, and I would like to see those introduced into the marketplace so others will receive the same benefit that I have been able to acquire myself. The biggest needs that I have at present is to keep my mind busy, and I do that by continually trying to develop new handicap aids to help not only me but possibly help other people stay independent as long as they possibly can. I found out about ALS Guardian Angels when I signed on to Facebook. A friend of mine suggested, who is also an ALS patient, that I start a Facebook page. There were many people with ALS on Facebook, and it was a good way to stay in contact with others like myself, and there was a lot of information that could be gained by joining Facebook. ALS Guardian Angels helped me to realize that there are still a lot of good people out there that are willing to go out of their way to help people like me and others in this situation. I wish that there was more awareness for ALS, that it was more advertised, such as breast cancer, heart disease, lung disease. People don't realize how serious this disease is. And they need to know more about it. I wish that people would realize that this disease is not as rare as it appears to be. People don't realize that for every one of us that is diagnosed with ALS, we lose one in their place. It is a lot more prevalent than people understand, and without the awareness, people tend not to think it's important enough to donate. Without the donations, it hampers the research and development activities. I would also like organizations such as the ALS Association to consider alternative forms of medicine such as acupuncture. Acupuncture has stalled the progression of my disease, I believe, considerably. Another treatment that I have been introduced to is interactive metronome, which is a computer-based program designed basically for people with spinal injuries, severe head trauma, stroke victims, and I believe that program has also benefited me and slowed the progression of my disease down considerably. Pharmaceuticals are not always the way to go. There are alternative methods to treating diseases of all types, and I wish people would have a more open mind to non-traditional treatments, whether it be Eastern, Western, or otherwise. I think that's very important. What I think people can do to help is basically help the world be more aware that this disease is not as rare as it appears to be, and it is quite serious, that it steals from each and every one of us our ability to function normally in life, and steals our body from us one piece at a time until we are a prisoner in our own bodies with a very active mind and no way to develop, communicate our thoughts, or to put our thoughts into action. Thank you.